A sharp French defense Chigorin variation signals an aggressive start in Asian Individual Chess Championships 2025 Open Round 4, with Huang taking on Abdyzhapar. On e4. On e6 transposed into French defense Chigorin variation. Queen e2. Knight c6. Knight f3. On e5. Knight c3. Bishop c5. On d3. Knight f6. Bishop g5. On h6. Threatening pawn takes g5. Bishop takes f6 played by Huang. Queen takes f6. Knight d5. Threatening knight takes f6 check. Queen d8 played by Abdyzhapar. On c3. On d6. On b4. Threatening pawn takes c5. Bishop b6 played by Abdyzhapar. On a4. Huang is aiming to play. On a5. Knight takes a5. Pawn takes a5 and establish a winning position. On a5 played by Abdyzhapar. Abdyzhapar might go for. Pawn takes b4. Knight takes b6. Pawn takes b6 and put immense pressure on the opponent. On b5 played by Huang. Knight e7. Knight takes b6. Pawn takes b6. On g3 it is novelty move. Bishop g4. Bishop g2. Rook c8. Threatening rook takes c3. Rook c1 played by Huang. King castled kingside. King castled kingside. Queen c7. Queen e3. Bishop takes f3. Bishop takes f3. Queen c5. On d4. Threatening pawn takes c5. Pawn takes d4 played by Abdyzhapar. Pawn takes d4. Queen b4. Bishop g4. Threatening bishop takes c8. Rook takes c1 played by Abdyzhapar. Rook takes c1. Queen takes a4. Rook c7. Threatening rook takes e7. Knight g6 played by Abdyzhapar. Bishop e2. Rook e8. Rook takes b7. Queen b4. Rook takes b6. Knight f8. Rook b7. Huang intends to play. Queen f3. Knight d7. Rook takes d7 and establish a winning position. Knight e6 played by Abdyzhapar. King g2. Huang might go for. Rook d7. Knight f8. Rook b7. Knight e6. Queen d3. Knight takes d4. Queen c4 and gain a significant edge. Knight takes d4 played by Abdyzhapar. Bishop h5. Huang wants to play. Bishop takes f7 check. King f8. Bishop takes e8. On g5. Bishop h5. On a4. On b6. On a3. Rook a7 and gain a significant edge. Rook f8 played by Abdyzhapar. Queen f4. Threatening rook takes f7. Knight e6 played by Abdyzhapar. Bishop takes f7 check. King h8. Threatening knight takes f4 check. Queen f5 played by Huang. Threatening queen takes e6. Knight d8 played by Abdyzhapar. Threatening knight takes b7. Rook b8 played by Huang. Huang considers playing bishop g6. On d5. Queen takes d5 and gain a significant edge. On d5 played by Abdyzhapar. On e5. On d4. On e6. Queen d6. Threatening queen takes b8. Queen f4 played by Huang. Threatening queen takes d6. Queen c5 played by Abdyzhapar. On b6. Huang is planning to play queen c7. Knight takes e6. Queen takes c5. Knight takes c5. Rook takes f8 check and secure a stronghold in the game. On d3 played by Abdyzhapar. On b7 think carefully what is the best move for Abdyzhapar. On d2 is the right idea because queen takes d2. Knight takes b7. Rook takes f8 check. Queen takes f8. Queen d7. Knight c5 still Abdyzhapar is losing. Let's go to the main line. On b7. Queen d5 check slightly worse move played by Abdyzhapar. Queen f3. Threatening queen takes d5. Queen d6 played by Abdyzhapar. Rook c8. On d2 pause the video and find the best move for Huang. On e7 is the correct move because queen takes e7. On promotes to queen at b8. Queen d7. Bishop h5. Rook g8. Bishop g4. Huang have small advantage. Let's go to the main variation. Threatening pawn promotes to queen at b8. On d2 played by Abdyzhapar. On promotes to queen at b8 is a critical mistake played by Huang. Huang considers playing queen takes d6. Rook g8. Rook takes d8. King h7. Queen e4 check. On g6. Bishop takes g8 check. King g7. Queen ed4 mate and seize the initiative. On promotes to queen at d1 played by Abdyzhapar. Abdyzhapar's idea is to play queen takes f3 check. King takes f3. Queen takes e6 and increase their advantage significantly. Queen takes d1 played by Huang. Queen takes d1. On e7 a tough loss for Abdyzhapar, who resigned under pressure.